Hello, this is Lorenzo from EventSmart, and in this video, I'll show you how to set up a summer camp using EventSmart. If you're planning a camp, course, or even an event that takes place across a period, then this video is for you. So for this example, let's say that we are organizing an art camp during the summer, okay? So we'll begin by entering in a title. So we can say something like Summer Art Camp. And now let's drop in some details so we can take a look. So this will be a 1-week art camp for kids with different skill sets. So for example, at the beginning of August, we have a beginning camp, and then as the weeks go by, it moves up, okay? So beginners, intermediate, and advanced, okay? And here are the dates. So let's go ahead and scroll down and start with those dates. So the first date that we have is August 5th. So we'll use the date time selector and move towards August. So we'll select the 5th, and it starts at 9 a.m. So we'll slide that over and then click on Done. And now let's select the end date for that week, which will be the 9th at 12 p.m. So we'll slide that back and then click on Done. So there are multiple weeks for this camp. Again, it's for different skill sets. So what we can do to save some time is to actually duplicate this twice, since there are 2 more weeks. So we can duplicate once and once more. Now what I'll do is go to the second one and move that from the 5th to the following week, which will be the 12th. So we'll click on Done. And then we'll do the same for that third item. So we'll move it from the 5th through the 19th, and then click on Done. Okay, so we've just set up the dates. Now it's time to set up those registration options. So what I'll do is copy the title for the first one and then add it in here. All right, so that's the beginners option. Now let's adjust the sell until date, which is the date that we want EventSmart to close registrations, okay? So let's say we want this to close 1 week, about a week before. So we'll set that at August 1st and then click on Done. Okay, so now we're going to add in the pricing. So that's $99. We can clear out the quantity field. We'll actually loop back to that later on. And now we can duplicate this 2 more times since we have additional registration options. So we'll click on duplicate once and duplicate 1 more time. And then I'll copy in these details. So now this is the next level. And we'll do that for the 3rd level, which is the advanced. And now let's update the pricing. So intermediate is $149. And the advanced level is $199. Now that we've set up these dates, what we need to do is adjust the access. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I'm going to do is hover over this first item here, this gear icon, and click on that, and then it will expand to show what the registration options are assigned to. So for this one, this is actually the first week out of the 3 weeks that are available. So we actually want to disconnect intermediate and advanced because this is the beginners week. Then we're going to click on the next one and do a similar task for that one. So we'll click on that. This is now the intermediate, so we're going to disconnect the ones that don't belong. So we'll disconnect beginners and disconnect advanced, and then we'll click on that. And then we'll do it for the last item. So this is now the 3rd week, which is available, and that's for advanced. So we'll disconnect beginners and disconnect intermediate, okay? And one more thing that we can add is typically for camps, there are a limited number of spots. So let's say that we can host 25 kids for each week. So we'll add in 25. So we've set up the dates, set up the registration options, and also set up the access. So now let's scroll up and I'll click on the Save Draft button. And from here, what I'll do is follow this link and then check it out on the front end. So let's go take a look at this summer camp so we can see what this looks like. So now as a parent comes to this page and they want to register their child, they can say, hey, I want to get my child in the beginners camp. So they can select 1 and then click on register now. And if a parent wanted to actually book their child for all 3 weeks, then what they could do is select a quantity of 1 for each and then select register now. So that is an overview of how you can set up a summer camp using EventSmart. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks.